And we're hot. I'm going to bring you up on the other phone here so I kind of can see comments and whatnot. We had fun last night. Fun to have Ken here. Um, but tonight is about. I got to clean the basement a little bit. Really, I'm not building anything, but what I am going to do is organize some parts and see if I can get some parts together for Nicky. Nicky just keeps begging me to literally give him the scraps, the stuff that I throw in the can. He's begging me to to send him to Ireland, and I won't do that. I'm not going to send him junk. So let's get some stuff together for Nicky because I think what we got for the unboxing here. Hey, William. Hey, Ken. I think what we got for the unboxing here, between that stuff and what I've got sitting around, I think I can put together some good stuff for Nicky. But I got to do a little bit of organization first here. So William, did you see this new the 660 head? So this is a Warhawk head. You like the polishing we did to the squish band there? You like that? James is here. Hello. So we've got the moderators here. So we can stick the pop up this highway pop up in there. That'll help. Lost one. Hello. Peter made it. Good. 56 50 I think are these 54? These are not the big bore heads. It's a regular head. So 54? Stanley Brand. Yeah, these are 54. Yeah, this is not the big bore one. But, whatever. You need mandrels to do all of them, obviously. So, hopefully Nicky's going to show up because this whole shoot is kind of for him. But I got some organizing to do in the basement, so I'm just going to kind of mill around a little bit. We'll do a little unboxing here. Clean up, unbox, that type of stuff. Tom Hodge, I don't have the 372 specific kits. No. I have kits, and speaking of which, I have one I got to throw together tonight for the other Jeff. Tom Hodge, shoot me an email. James just put up my email there. Yeah, Tom, I can send. If you shoot me an email, I can send you the form letter. Two 5.7 tune ready to go. Good. And if anybody can, James just posted the affiliate link in the live chat here, so click on that. If you order anything from HL Supply, it gets tracked, and then I get credit for it, which helps support the channel. Don't ask anybody to send donations or anything like that. I don't need that. I want people to get stuff for, they got to get something for, if they give money or whatever, they got to get something for it. You know what I mean? So This costs you nothing. If you buy something from HL Supply, I get credit for it if you use the link. Hey, Larry. Were you out working today, Larry? Doing something? So I'm just going to do a little bit of organizing here. Put the camera somewhere else too. I've got so much junk. Well, Ken can attest that. Sat in your chair, watch TV. Okay. How's your ice cream level? You work on the ice cream today? Dave Prosper. Dave, did you comment yesterday? Were you the guy that wanted the 372? The one that I was working on or showing off a couple days ago? Was that you? No ice cream. Ah, shucks. Shoot me an email, buddy. We can talk. Dave, did you see me build that? Because that's been a fairly recent thing. I'm hoping Mason can come tomorrow and grab the saw and start giving it the once over. I really don't have a good idea on what it's worth. I can tell you that it is definitely one of the snappiest 372s I have ever tried. It is snappy. Just subscribed. Okay, you can go back and look at the fairly recent 372 stuff. Yeah. So that way you can see me build it. But just so you know, it's an aftermarket head. It's an aftermarket big bore head. The head is nothing special, but the port work is. So I really went through that thing. The crankcase is decked. The cylinder head is decked, ported, and the piston is cut for a pop up. It's a 52 millimeter aftermarket piston, but I put a Caber ring in it, and it's north of 210 pounds of compression. It is potent. And I run a lot of 372s. I have others in my collection here, and I'm truth be told, I'm not even sure I want to sell this one just because it is so good. But now I at least have an idea of how to replicate it. So if I needed to replicate it, I could. So what are you looking for would be the question. If you wanted like an... Hey, Pat. If you want, an all OEM chainsaw, then that's not it. If you're looking for something to play with, that would be a thing to play with. Yeah, one of these days we're going to have Pat on here as a special guest as well. Can you guys hang out for like 3 minutes? I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that. There we go. Ah, sorry guys. 14 people still here. Sorry about that. Okay. Should I bring a tractor? Yes, you should bring a tractor. I don't know. I don't need it. Well, yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Actually, Pat, the problem is out here. The problem is if we're trying to do something outside, I don't have a great signal outside. So going live is not easy. Stanley Brandon picking up new used pickup truck, Dodge Ram half ton. Good. Feels like prom night. Well, okay. Ran out of gas on prom night. I did. Only it wasn't gas, it was diesel in Dad's F-250. Still waiting on Nicky. Is Nicky not here yet? Well, this isn't Nicky's bag. This is my bag. We got to figure out what we're putting in Nicky's bag. Yeah, man. I have a list from Nicky of what to actually do here. And I've got 2 bags of goodies. Your date said, hold on, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Wow. I'm sorry, William. Yeah, I ran out of gas, diesel, in Dad's F-250. We were going to the after party, which was at the high school. And I remember pulling into the parking spot, and the truck goes, clunk. Now, it's not good to run a diesel dry. Luckily, it actually had 2 tanks, and I had to flip the tank. And I was good, but Ken married his. All right, so this is 288 supposedly, I think. Mine was a 91 Ford F-250 diesel. I know, we're supposed to be organizing. Jonathan Courtney, hello. You made it. So we got to make up a bag or box or something for Nicky, right? Something for Nicky. That'll do it for now. Okay, so what I'm going to do for right this moment, I'm going to go back to my email because Nicky had some stuff in here. Cylinder bolts. He wants cylinder bolts. Question is, do I have stuff that's junky enough for Nicky? Because he wants junky. Not giving him junk. Slightly junky. Fine. Where's the other one? There should be another one here. No? Here. Head bolts. Yeah, those will clean up. Okay. Top cover, 3 screws. I don't have... The thing is, even if I did have a top cover, sending a top cover is not a good idea. It's gonna be too much shipping. I don't even know. Do I have another top cover sitting around? I don't think so. Do we want top cover screws? Probably. Top cover, 3 screws. Top handle, 4 screws. Right. So, I don't think I have a handle either. But I got the screws. Top handle screws, top cover screws. Those aren't there, so I gotta pull them from this pile here. Just so you guys know, I'm not seeing too many comments here because I'm trying to look at the list. So I don't have comments up. There you go, top cover bolts. Screws, whatever. Tank handle, top handle, and 4 screws. Okay. There's 2. That goes to something else. I think those 2 go to something else. Probably have these elsewhere, though. Oh, here's a tensioner. He needs that. Dog needs that. Top handle, 2 screws. 2. I found some over here. Those will do. Done. Tank handle, 6 screws. Top handle, 6 screws. Oh, he wants the little screws, the AV mount screws. Yeah. Yep, I don't need those. Ta-da! Hey, Mega. We're still waiting on Nicky. Hey, Drew. Sorry, I'm going over the spark plug. Yeah, I'll send Nicky. 272s reported. Make best power 212.5 running 36s. Yes. Matt. Whee! Yeah. Alright. Air shroud. I don't know if I have one. I kind of doubt it. Yeah, I don't think I have an air shroud. I'll throw a couple of clutches in the box, though. If you can get these to work, more power to you. Recoil cover and screws, which I don't have. That you will have to source on your own. Sorry. Metal wire. Yeah. The throttle wire. I'm willing to bet I got one of those sitting around somewhere. Not there. I'll look over here. Oh, I found one other thing you might need. No, I don't have that throttle wire, which is disappointing on multiple levels because oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here it is. It's in another bag. I'm gonna no. That's not it. I'm going to put it in the box, but it's not it. Here's a chain catcher. Goes in the box. So yeah, I don't have that metal wire. Sorry. It's bad that I'm out. Recoil cover screws, startup pusher, ground wires to switch, fell and dog. The dog's in there. Well, there's your wires. Clutch cover complete with brake. Yeah, no. Nope. I don't got that. Choke rod. I got lots of those. I don't have more even, so I'm going to throw 2 of these in here. Clutch drum, chain tensioner. Got it. Chain catcher, guide bar plate. Throw a bar plate and a thing here, and you know what? Yeah, that'll go too. Clutch drum. There you go. That'll work. O-ring for the case and an air cleaner. You want the full air box? Or just the air cleaner? I don't know. You just want a filter? You want the whole box? I don't even know what that is. I didn't even think it was a 266, but Nicky wants it probably. Okay, you want a filter? He's right. I'm probably gonna bin this one anyway, so that goes to Nicky. Let's see what else. O-ring for the case. If I got one, it's yours. Ah, I think I got one. I just gotta order more. That's all. That's it, Nicky, right there. Done. Cool. All right. Let me come back here so I can see what you guys are saying. What top cover? This is all 266 stuff. He wants 266 stuff. Thinking about overhauling my Homelight 500. My dad was an original owner of a Homelight 750. Very collectible today. Got rid of it. Goodbye. Why? Because you can get a 394 and have more power and much easier to get parts. Lighter and more power, all that stuff. Anyway. Right. This care package for Nicky. We send him a spark plug just to send it to him. And wrap it up in a paper towel. BSS Small Engines, how's it going? Yeah, he needs a 266 top, I think. See, now I got to put all this stuff back together. Well, this actually I got to put on the 272 because Jonathan wanted this guy on there, the outer dog. So I'll put the 3 thing on the 272 for Jonathan, and I'll pull off the 4 dog or whatever, the inner dog, but at least this will match. Then you got double dogs. Okay. You approve, Jonathan? What that's for? Okay, so this goes to the 272. So this stays out for the moment. Hey, look, bar studs. I was looking for those. Really don't need more piston pins. send this over to Nicky too. Those goodies. Nice pile of parts here from, who is this? Chainsaw Conservation Components? CCC? Yeah, all this is 266 stuff. Nicky, you might need, these are the dog bolts. So, and send these with you. What'd you send out, Pat, for powder? Couple of bar nuts. Fine pin bearing. Yeah. You got to send out your 372 cases? Nice. You invited Tom. That's great. I see him posting all the time. That guy posts a lot. Yeah, Pat's in Connecticut. You two will get along swimmingly. That was steel stuff. This is supposed to be 268 or 266 stuff, but yucky pin bearing. Steel stuff. I'll put it in my steel pile. Ball bearing. Oh, you sent it to Glock? Okay, good. It's these starter cover bolts that are prized. So you guys know. Especially the original ones, which are like the regular flathead. If you're trying to do a nice build, you kind of need to match everything, you know? Yeah, we're doing good here. All these parts. Got a nice parts pile. for the 266. I got the home light to throw spark. Was thinking about putting one of those ignition modules. Stanley, I just don't know enough about the home lights really to comment. Please forgive me. I'm just not up on them. There are some guys that are really into that stuff, and that's great. It just is not me. Because if you can't get parts for it, I try to shy away from it, you know? Oiler doesn't have the, there's a piece that goes in here for the adjuster. Well, that's nice. A decomp. We'll throw that in the ultrasonic. Get that clean. Yeah, 288 intake block. Very nice. Okay. A 404 sprocket. Where's the shop? How's it going? I don't run 404. But I can hand that to Steve tomorrow because he might. Not busted up. Nice. An AV mount that's cracked. Goodbye. That O-ring's buggered. Goodbye. Drink a Coke, grenadine, some Waldorf salad. There you go. Stanley, if you want to rebuild it, go for it. I mean, you know, don't let me stop you. It's not my cup of tea. It doesn't mean it's not yours, you know? And that's already buggered. Get rid of that. Studs that are kind of buggered. Get rid of them. silver grommet of some kind. Give it to Nicky. Intake bolts for 288. Those are fine. I know. Send more goodies. No idea what that is. Starter bolt. Starter screw, rather. Starter screw. Case screws. For 288. Yep, that's all 288. 288 tensioner. AV screws. Oh, is that an X-ring? That's an X-ring. Goes on here. Goes right there. Aha. Here's the adjuster, and the O-ring might be okay. The adjuster gets screwed in there. So I'll put that with my oiler projects, effectively. Wood screws. Marshall rug. Marshall, did you comment earlier? Did I satisfy the answer? I was working all day, so I don't always get to give a really good answer, you know. Okay, we're good? Okay. I hate it. Sometimes I come on and I don't give the best answer because I'm working. I'm trying to get stuff done, you know. Sorry. I'll go throw this in the... This is a decomp. Throw this in the ultrasonic. Go back here. Hang on a second. We need a first full circle crank for 372. No, we don't. Want to know why? Because they run just fine if you do the right stuff to them. Okay. Nicky, It's your lucky day, buddy. How about a recoil cover? Old style. Got a small crack in it right here, but this should do just fine. Got the rewind there. Nice little care package for Nicky. Uh-oh. That I didn't mean to do. But it needs to get cleaned anyway, so. Shucks. Yeah, Polly's okay. She's up there, being quiet right now. Let me go clean this a little bit. Didn't really mean to do that. Okay, that's better. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw all this in. I'll have Nicky do it. Okay. There's the care package. I know. I've done them before. Oh, right. He needed some starter cover screws. Those will do. He'll be plenty happy with those. Alright, I think Nicky's got a nice care package going. Didn't really get much organizing done here. Yeah, Tom, it'd be nice to have the rewind kit. I'm sure I can make one. Just a matter of doing it, you know? You ever con your parakeet named him Chip? Chip, nice. Polly is a Nande conure, and she is upstairs, and she came with the marriage. I think she's 25. Hey, Boneyard. Just putting some stuff away here, having to do with 266s and 288s. So. Yeah, I'm just getting some stuff kind of figured here. The whole basement here's a wreck. Ask Ken. He was in it last night. Definitely makes me feel better though, getting this stuff done. Those are case bolts there. I want to get those screwed up. That's together. A small thing for just case bolts. I save a lot of Ziploc bags. Two 8/18. case bolts. Nice. That's really starting to clear off my bench. Take care, Marshall. Thanks for coming. How big is the care package? Right now it's this big. Okay. That's 288 for now. This. Probably 272 also. .268 seals, all that, okay, all kinds of goodies. So now I got to make up a new box for myself, really, because the 288, 272 box that I had is a wee bit on the small side. Oh no, we're moving here. Yeah, it really feels like we're moving somewhere. Yeah, no, I just slowed down again. Felt like we were moving for a second. Parakeet has gotten very attached. Yeah. Stanley's got a chip on his shoulder. Good, Stanley. Anybody want a 268 head? Open port. How about $40 shipped to the lower 48? Anybody? Again, 268 head, perfectly good. $40 shipped. It's gonna get saved. Don't worry. Unless it gets sold. Now you got a thing here for carburetors. That's good. Get the darn thing open. Yeah, I got all kinds of goody stuff here. Hey, Steve. Yeah. Happy New Year. We just did a care package for Nicky. Got some goodies here. Put the 288 stuff to the side here. Stuff goes in there. I think this crank I'll put in a special bag. Joe Piper. I'm actually not working on anything. I'm just organizing the basement, or at least trying. I made up a care package for Nicky. He's over in Ireland and he needs a solid. So, you know, got to be all about that, you know. So right now I had all these parts all over the place, and I'm just trying to organize some of them. Get rid of some of the junk, you know, it's so much stuff. Part goes in here, that's fine. I got lots of choke levers. .346 kit on a 359. No. 357 kit on a 359. Oh, Joe? Okay, maybe, Joe, you can tell me. Alright, I've had a heck of a time with this. Hopefully you can tell me what's going on here. I went to get a 268 band, and this is the brake band that I got, and that's not correct. This is the correct one. Does this swoopy thing? So what does this one go to? It's the bottom one here, because this one actually does 268, 272. And the 357 should be a bolt-on conversion for that head. You can just throw that head on. Justinius, do you have a video doing a 350 gasket delete? Years ago. I don't like doing gasket deletes. I do them, but I don't like doing gasket deletes. I prefer running a gasket. That's my preference. So I will machine things so that I don't so that I can run a gasket, but also run an optimal squish. The idea of doing a gasket delete is that you're actually going to optimize the squish to something closer to, let's say, 20 thousandths, which will optimize your compression. Thoughts on the Highway 357 pop-up? You know, Jonathan, if you got a nice saw, the OEM are really not that expensive. For it, the OEM head, I would gamble on an OEM head. You know, 'cause it's just not that pricey. Joe, are you watching? Joe, are you there? About the brake bands? Joe will know the answer to this question, like, for sure. This is the brake band that actually fits on a 268. What does this brake band go to? It's stamped 503-704-001. There are 3 different clutch covers. Early and late plastic flag. The only ones that I've ever seen do this. So I guess I can save these brake bands then for some other day. But they just end up in my parts pile here, you know? Boneyard, thanks for coming by, buddy. 24 people here watching. I'm just cleaning the basement. Gasket ripped, so I was thinking about trying it rather. Yeah, you know, have you done, Justinius, have you done, Justinus, have you done a, have you seen my tips and tricks video for the 350? If you haven't seen it, you got to go check out my tips and tricks video for the 350 because it mentions all the issues that are there with 350s, and you really got to go through it. You don't have much choice. You got to do the whole shoot there. Exhaust bracket. Okay, and did you reseal the base? Got to reseal the base too. Good. Okay. Got a flywheel here. A crank that doesn't fit the flywheel. Justin, I'm glad you find it helpful. Wonderful. All right, so Joe, so I will keep these brake bands for later, for some other time, I guess. I've just only seen the one particular style, you know. So. Bad heads, for a 371 head. The rough answer is yes, but do I want you hacking one up? Are you gonna take it yourself? It may not be worth it. If you're going to TIG weld it yourself, then it might start to be worth it, but I don't know, man. Okay, more 272 parts. now I've got a bigger box for 272 stuff. Here. That's good. That's got to be back out to the shed. I want to, by the way, big thanks to Ken Small Engines. Ken came up yesterday. We had a good time. If anybody's interested, you're welcome to check out his channel. Kenny gave me this fun thing. For years, everybody's on to me about getting a tack, and Ken gave me one, so appreciate it. Jonathan, I've not run the Canon bars yet. No, I don't know if I'm going to run them, to be honest. They're really too nice to look at. I don't know. Maybe I'll run them. I have a sneaky suspicion Mason is going to really be itching to do that, you know. So I'm not going to be able to keep him away from those things. Just so you guys know, Mason will like outcut all y'all put together. It's just, it's his tendency. Oh, I've got all this. I got this pile here too. This is 266272 also. Okay. Which I definitely don't need sitting around. The kind of part Nicky wants. I like those clips anyway. Okay. I think we're good now. Tom, I think you've gone into the realm of the weird there. I don't know. Just so you know. You don't test leaking at wide open throttle. You can test warm. Pull the muffler, pull the intake when it's hot, and check it for test. But don't generally recommend doing that. Joe Piper told me a story of him doing that. I remember that. .288 stuff? More .288 stuff. Oh, that's Dave. Hey.
Hey.
I'm live on YouTube. What are you doing?
Talking to you, but I guess not. So give me a call when you're done, okay?
Will do.
All right.
Yes, I did, Joe. Thank you very much. So I'll keep those others on hand. Bags of 288 stuff. Look at this. Bags and bags of goodies. Good night, James. Look at all these 288 goodies, huh? Who wants bags of goodies? Now you're asking hard questions, Joe. Hang on, I'll get it. I'm gonna put that in the wrong spot. No. Yeah, there was a part number stamped into this other band here. $503-704001. 503-704001. It might be an older style of 268, but it's kind of annoying because I've got like 4 of them. Because I bought the wrong stinking one. Old style plastic flag. Okay. That's fine. Just got messed up, that's all. My mess up. I think I'm gonna call it a night because hey, I'm tired. It's been a long day. I gotta get up for work tomorrow, but we've definitely gotten some organizing done, which is great, and we got a care package for Nicky. Dave, you lost the email address. Here you go. Dave Prosper needs my email address. Night, William. Have a great night. I was just thinking, oh, you know what I was thinking of? I've got to put together a toolkit before I go to bed here. So let me do that. Is Jeff still on? Is Jeff on here? I don't know if Jeff made it tonight. Good night, Ken. Thanks. Hey, Joe, do you need any other tools? Are you still using your set every once in a while? I forget which one you have. I asked Mastermind if he was wearing his out, because he said he uses them all the time. But he said that there's no wear so far. And I think Dustin's done at least 50 saws with them, and he said really quite minimal wear. Yeah, I have a sneaky suspicion that these things just don't wear out. Yeah, that's a Jeff. Right, it's certainly not on the rods. On the sleeves, maybe, but you can always make it up with another sleeve. Not a big deal, you know? But if you purchase the Duzek, you better wait for it. Yeah, I love tools that A, don't wear, but B, like, you use them sloppy fit and they work great anyway. You know, stuff that has to be precision just generally drives me crazy. Yeah, I just don't see the rods actually wearing that much. The sleeves, sure. Yeah, no problem, Ken. See, but you're just not putting that much pressure on the rods, you know? There's just not that much pressure on it. A little bit, but... Just want to get this cleaned up for Jeff. Yeah, Randy said he was going to harden the rods, but I don't know if he did or not. That's the thing, though, Ken. You just don't need it. I understand that, like, all the engineers out there, their brains are just like acme, acme, acme. You know, just because that's the way that everybody's built. But again, there's just not that much pressure on it. And it's much harder to machine. Every engineer out there is just like, their brains are just screaming at them saying, you gotta have an Acme thread on it. No, you don't. You don't. It's just not like that. Yes, you can play with your lathe. I mean, use any excuse to do that. That's fine. But you absolutely, positively do not need an Acme thread on this. You're using what, 20 pounds of, you know, torque? Come on. It's 5/8 all thread, and we'll handle a whole lot more than that. The easier thing, it's just far easier, if something wears out, buy another one. But it isn't going to wear. The amount of saws, even the guys that built, like Joe builds quite a few saws. Mastermind builds quite a few saws. Dustin builds a lot of saws. these guys aren't wearing these things out. Just not. Yeah, I used to know how to thread. Grandpa showed me how to do that. For the life of me, it would take me a bit, you know. Yeah, don't overthink it. Okay, this is for Jeff. There's one Jeff and the other Jeff. Two Jeffs bought tools. We got a sticker in here. Double do this. Gonna go in the mail tomorrow. So, other than that, we're good. Happy trails. Be safe, everybody. Have a great night. I'll try to be on tomorrow. I'm kind of hoping Mason shows up tomorrow evening. If he does, we'll definitely be on filling with stuff. Have a great night. Thanks so much. Everybody take care. Be safe. Bye, guys.